Native Americans of Reddit, what's something you want people to know about modern Native Americans? I think people should be more aware of how bad it is to live in the reservations. More specifically, the reservations up in northwestern Ontario. I grew up in Pikangikum and Sachigo Lake First Nation. We don't all live in igloos or anything like that, but in super overcrowded old-ass houses. In Pikangikum, nobody has plumbing except the teachers that are flown in by the band office, so as to make their comfort of living in a bad place as high as possible so they can stay for as long as possible. Everybody else in the reserve has to do their business in buckets inside their homes during the winter, do their business in outhouses they dug themselves in the summer, and bathe in the lake. There's also rampant abuse of gas sniffing in PIC, which are basically these brain-dead young adults who have been sniffing gas or lumberlock since they've been 13 years old. These guys are easy to spot, not enrolled in elementary or high school, can't speak English, only Ojibwe, have dead eyes, and literally walk the gravel roads like zombies. Most of the fellas I grew up with have went down this road or have committed suicide. The fortunate ones who haven't gone down either road are alcoholics and illiterate. The abuse of alcohol and drugs can be seen everywhere in my res. You see kids who were viciously beaten by their dad and show up to school the next day like it's a normal occurrence. And it was. Like others have said, we don't get government handouts. Also, many of the tribes in the U.S. do live in poverty without running water, electricity, and heavy alcoholism. I grew up in the city, Phoenix, AZ, away from it, but have had family that have struggled with all the above. I've spent a lot of summers on the reservation with them, so I've had to haul water to use for the house, bathing, cleaning, and cooking. Sheep herding as well, going from winter sheep camp to summer sheep camp, which usually was about 45-mile hike, which took about 5 days or so, going through the canyons in northern Arizona. Have had a few family members that have lived out of small shacks in Hogans, Navajo for home.